G'day RC pilots, Huey Craig here. Got the new Eachine E190 Huey scale heli. Absolutely stunning scale helicopter this. Eachine totally kicked it out of the park in terms of all the scale details on this helicopter. Words, you just got to see this thing in person yourself to really appreciate all the awesome factory detailing. I've got another close-up video in 4K micro lens, so won't persevere any further with the GoPro. She's not good on close, right? So let's fire her up and get her up in the air and get her flying around. Heli's already bound, very simple. Off, we're now live, down and out with the sticks. We now have spool, give the throttle stick a nudge up, and we're now into idle. Little bit of breeze, so she is wiggling around. Go for high rates. Stabilize, optical flow mode, hands off, no GPS, pretty impressive. We've got a head breeze, it's just slowly pushing it back towards me. Now with the optical flow mode on, you can only get to a certain height, 8 meters. And there it is. If you keep the stick up, it goes, yeah, don't care, you're not going any higher than 8 meters. Alright. That's full down stick. Very, very gentle helicopter. Full down. You're not going to punch this into the deck. A new pilot can get the feel of it and go, right, okay, that's how I hover. Now I'll just start to move it around and it will just hold that altitude with the optical flow. I'll go up a little bit, might be a little bit higher. Stabilize mode. High rates, nice trotter speed. Very scale-like in its flying actually. And the optical flow mode. Certainly not going to get yourself into any trouble as a new pilot with this. Right? Now let's put it into manual mode. So manual mode now means, all that means is still stabilized flight, but optical flow is now off, and there's definite increase in speed now. But not an increase in banking. That was the one thing they possibly should have done, is allow more banking in the manual, i.e. no optical flow mode. Not bad. Just means you get these very lazy flat turns, right? I do like the spotlight from the UH60 on the front, just adds with the visibility. We'll get her around nose in so you can see what I'm saying. You can see that nice bright LED nose light. Yep. I'd have no problems letting someone who's never flown before put this up in the air, because it is so stable and at low rates, optical flow, very docile. You're not going to get yourself into problems. Great for kids, great for adults who've never had any helicopter experience whatsoever, and it looks bloody great in flight as well. You can see what I mean about, you know, I drop down into the green, those little red tail stabilizers really stand out, just help with the orientation no end. So camo is doing exactly what camo does, hides the helicopter in a green background, the red just makes it visible. Battery is coming up with a 3D 6G version, so for experienced pilots you're about to fire this all around. They made an accessory board for the EC135, the E135. I can tell you, with that accessory board and that helicopter, it is absolute gorgeous sport flying scale helicopter for experienced pilots. So, hanging out for the 3D 6G version in due course, it's going to be a beauty. They seem to have struck the sweet spot, 1200 milliamp battery, 2S, slightly longer rotor blades than the E135, the EC135 scale bird, and you get really good flight times. I'm seeing 7-8 minutes comfortable without pushing it at all. And you probably could even go further. The low battery auto land occurs wherever the low battery triggers in, right? So just bear that in mind. All it will do is reduce power and plonk itself down, and very gently. And it's the same feature as the auto landing feature. Wherever you trigger that, that's where it will land. There's no return to home because there is no GPS, all right? Alright guys, awesome wee little helicopter this guy. Gonna give people a bucket load of nice, trouble, hassle-free fun. You just need to figure out it also does have an inverted hover function. Just got to figure that out. Apparently you've got to be in optical flow mode, then engage it. I was trying it from manual mode, it doesn't want to engage. And you can see here, if you go to optical flow, the top green light goes to green. Go to manual, goes to red. Not much else to really say. Stunning little scale helicopter, bucket load of fun to fly. Perfect for new pilots, perfect for kids, and for this pilot hanging out for the 3D 6G version. Cheers, Kiwi Craig, over and out.